Welcome to the Wake Up with Gratitude podcast. I'm your host, Julie Boyer, and I'm so excited to welcome you for the month of gratitude, where we'll be doing 30 ways to practice gratitude over the next 30 days. Every day, I'll share a new and different way to practice gratitude that you can try and implement that day. Make sure that you are subscribed or following the podcast to get notifications when the next day's gratitude practice is posted. Each lesson will only be a few minutes long, so if you're joining us in the middle of the month, you can easily go back and catch up on the days that you missed. Let's get started with today's gratitude practice. We started on day 1 with my favorite strategies to wake up with gratitude. Just as important is how we end our day with gratitude. What I've learned is that the bookends of our days are where we have the most control. That means those first few minutes when we wake up and the last few minutes before we go to sleep. So today's exercise is going to be looking at ways that we can end our day with gratitude. And I'm going to share my 3 favorite ways to do so. The first thing is the easiest one to do. Taking just a couple of moments before you turn out the light to say 3 things you're grateful for from that day out loud. This works really well if you have a partner in bed with you, as you can take turns sharing what you're grateful for. It provides a moment of connection before you go to sleep. You can also do this as you're tucking in a child for bed, asking them to share what they're grateful for from that day and sharing your gratitude as well. The second thing you can do is a focus on your breath. Sometimes it can be hard to fall asleep with all of these things running around in our mind. And when we take a moment to focus on our breath, it can help us to get settled in and get a better sleep. How do we incorporate gratitude into our breathing? By simply focusing on gratitude for our breath. Saying thank you in our head as we take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, saying thank you again. It can be that simple. Slowing down our breath, using the words thank you to keep the breath a little bit longer can help our nervous system to settle and allow us to get to sleep. This exercise is even more powerful if you've said 3 things you're grateful for before you focus on your breath. And the last suggestion is one that I have been doing virtually every day for more than a decade, and that's writing in a gratitude journal. Writing in a gratitude journal isn't for everyone, but for me, it's been the cornerstone of my gratitude practice, and it's something I look forward to. By writing something specific to that day in my gratitude journal, what this does is it invites me to look for moments to be grateful for in every day. After I've finished writing in my gratitude journal, I turn off the light and focus on my breath and think about what I've written in my journal, or simply say thank you. If you're trying to write in a gratitude journal for the first time, the most important thing is to give yourself grace. You're going to forget to do it some nights, and that's okay. It doesn't really matter. As long as you're committed to giving it a go, over time, this practice can become a lifelong habit. So which way are you going to choose to end your day with gratitude? Will you say 3 things out loud that you're grateful for and possibly share them with someone else? Will you take a moment to focus on your breathing and say thank you for your breath? Or will you choose to start writing in a gratitude journal? Whichever one you choose, ending your day with gratitude provides a great way to bookend the day. This completes today's gratitude practice. Make sure that you are subscribed or following the podcast to get alerted when the next day's lesson is posted. If you're enjoying this experience or learning something new, I'd love to hear from you. You can connect with me through social media or via email by the links in the show notes. I'll be back tomorrow with a new and different way to practice gratitude. See you soon, my friends.